And Lieutenant General Syed Ata Hasnain, retired, who is a member of the NDMA, joins us. General Hasnain, welcome to DD India News Hub. Now, we are told that the rescue efforts have entered the final stretch, as it were. Explain to us, if you will, the steps involved in the process.
Thank you, first of all, for inviting me for this program. It's a very important program to bring information to the public about what the government has been doing for the last 10 days. And we know that this tunnel collapsed on the 12th of November, and today is almost the 13th day, or the 12th day almost. And since then, efforts have been going on. The approach has been primarily a multilateral kind of an approach. 5 directions are being attempted simultaneously. And horizontal drilling, which is the one which started first, which has stopped on 16th and 17th of November, resumed on the 22nd night. And the latest reports you are just getting is of this particular access route, which is making headway inside. And all the reports which are coming in at the moment are basically referring to this particular approach. This is approximately 65 meters of approximate distance from where the debris fall. Through the debris, you have to go about 65 meters to make an access to the workers who are stuck there, the 41 workers. Now, it's important to remember is the perception that it's inside. It has not been dark all this time. There has been a light inside because the power cable did not snap. The compressor air cable did not snap either, and so there has been a lifeline in terms of a narrow channel through which some amount of survival rations have been going inside. But all this has exponentially improved in the last 24 to 36 hours, wherein a 6-inch pipeline has also been inducted or also been created, and through that, larger bore, cooked food, water, equipment, medicines, equipment in the sense that some clothing has also been sent, some toiletries have been sent inside. So the aspect of survival is not a major problem at the moment. The issue was also psychosocial to some extent, in the sense that people in isolation, people under such circumstances tend to get psychologically degraded. That has also been catered for by the government, with psychosocial counselors who are there at the moment, and now speaking directly to the workers inside through the line, the conduit, which has been established also. You are hearing that this is nearing the end of the whole operation, but I would express a certain degree of caution. In such operations, when you are against the geology of the Himalayas, you should not establish definitive timelines, because the kind of obstacles you can come across are something which are, imponderables. You just cannot predict them at all. We were very hopeful yesterday of being able to get through by evening or even by this morning, but then you came across girders, iron girders, which had collapsed when the tunnel collapsed. You also had cement blocks. Earlier, we had a whole rock which we had encountered. So these are the things which keep delaying us. The merciful thing at the moment is that if there is a delay, there are 2 things to our advantage at the moment. One is that there is a lifeline, and the workers can be kept safe for a fairly long period of time. And the second thing is alternative routes of trying to have access into the tunnel are being attempted from 4 other directions. Also, an additional logistics lifeline of the 6-inch bore is also being attempted, and a top-down, that's a vertical kind of drilling approach. So with all these measures going on, a kind of an all-of-government approach which has been brought to this operation, I think we should be looking at the light at the end of the tunnel very soon.
Indeed, well said, General, and what you say would be reassuring and heartening for the viewers of this broadcast as well. Talking a bit more about the operation itself, General, what kind of inputs or advice do the external agencies give to the rescue workers or the Indian agencies involved in this entire operation so far?
That's a very good question. In fact, it's also heartening to know that India has a tremendous amount of its own resources. We've got many good institutions which study hydrology on a regular basis. The technologies are all there. There's a tremendous amount of tunneling, boring, which is going on all over the country in search of energy, oil. There are tunnels being constructed up in the Himalayas in different locations. So there is equipment available, there is talent available, and there's a commitment which is there. But to reinforce all this, we decided to go international. There are people all over the world who probably have had experiences in multiple places simultaneously. In our case, our talent probably has had more experience locally here. But a tunnel collapse of this nature, perhaps we did not have this kind of an expertise. So it was decided to go international. And it started with an online search of people and online communication with them. And then when this was realized, it was a very serious affair. Some of them flew in, and you've been seeing some of them in the television images which have been coming. They have been very good with their advice. They have made sure that they have told everyone that every single department of the government of India should play a role in a typical what is called an all-of-government approach, and no effort should be spared. They understand and they know the challenges. They are also making sure that the stamina of the people inside is retained, maintained. The machinery, they are the ones who have also given a lot of advice on the kind of machinery which can be flown in, brought in by different other transportation means from other parts of the country, and also on the various options which are being attempted simultaneously. So I think considering the fact that we also have our own talent, but this international talent has been of great use to our people. And at the end of the day, I would give a lot of credit to them for this achievement too.
Indeed. General Hasnain, thank you for your time. Appreciate it.